All right, if you're procrastinating launching your offer because you think that you're going to flop, then lock in because I'm going to give you two ways to make sure that you do not flop when you're launching something online. I have helped dozens of business owners at this point and helped generate hundreds of thousands of dollars online through like masterminds, courses, digital products, all kinds of different offers, even physical products. So here's the thing, we want to know that your offer, your product, whatever idea you have is something that people actually want before we even put any effort into it. Okay. Because if you go through this whole ass freaking process of coming up with an idea, creating it, launching it, and then it's like crickets, no sales, that is so demoralizing. But what if we could know right from the beginning whether this is something that people are actually going to want? And that's what we're going to do here. So, the number one thing that I want you to do, let's say that you have some kind of like, I gotta put my hand on my foot on the piano because that's what's comfortable. Sorry. Um, I need you to think about whatever idea you have. And number one, when you're coming up with your idea, you should have your ideal client in mind and making sure that you're solving problems that they actually have or helping them actually come up with some kind of plan to reach their dreams. It shouldn't just be some random idea that you have, okay? We always want to think about who we're selling it to and how it's going to help them. But let's assume that you already did that. First things first, let's make a wait list. So this is a basic, simple landing page. People go and they put their email and their name in, and they let you know that when this thing launches, they actually want it. And you can even offer them a little incentive like 10% off or a special bonus or first spots if it's a limited spot type of deal. Give them an incentive to want to be on the wait list, but make sure that incentive is still them wanting to purchase your product. So if you see that nobody is jumping on your wait list, even after you kind of like low key promote it for a couple weeks, then that's an indication that something is off. Either they don't want it, or your messaging is wrong, or you're targeting the wrong people. Now, let's say that you have a wait list of people, okay? Seems like people are into it. The next thing that you're gonna wanna do is pre-sell it. Now, some people skip the whole waitlist piece, but I still feel like it's nice and it's a way to feel a little bit more secure when you go to do the pre sale. So, before we even create it, before we do like a hard launch, even necessarily, we can do like a really soft launch where we pre sell our wait list. So, we ask them to buy before we create it. Now, if you have a wait list and you pre sell to them and you don't get any sales, then again, something's wrong here. Either like the messaging's wrong or the product is wrong. But if you do have a wait list, it seems like there's some interest there. So it's probably just a matter of tweaking at this point. But either way, if there are no pre-sales happening, do not go out and make the product yet. Like, let's take a step back and look and see what might be going on that we can adjust. And like I said, number one is the messaging. And usually in the messaging, it means you're not hitting the correct pain points or you're not painting the picture properly of how what you're offering solves their problems for them. That's what it all comes down to. And so by doing these steps, we're going to be able to start to identify that before you invest all this time into a big launch and all this time into creating the product. Cool? All right. Bye. Have a good day. That's it.